What's up guys, it's Jacqueline here, and for today's video I'm gonna talk about how to groom your rabbit. My rabbit 2 months ago, I went through a struggle grooming her, but I discovered a simple trick and technique that you work on her, that I don't have to place her to a higher place, prevent her to jump off. I don't have to use force while grooming her. She loves grooming, like she can just stay there. Oh, she's there. And yeah, so these are the simple trick that I use. So hopefully you guys can find it useful. And oh, hi Cannabis. Hello. Find it useful, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Without further ado, let's get started. Hey Cannabis. Cannabis. Okay, so the first thing is you have to know that there's no shortcut ultimate way to make your rabbit fall in love with grooming or just let you groom them. No such way. It's all because of accumulation, what you do with your rabbit and what you do to your rabbit. And it's very important to the strong bond between you and your rabbit, so that he would trust, so that they would trust you to groom them. They would trust you with their hair, with their body, with their mind and all. So my rabbit is a girl, and I got her like 2 months ago. So within these 2 months, I successfully groomed her on the floor. Like, it was, the first step is always groom them, start by your finger, like pet them, but with your finger along. I'll show you how it's done. Okay, so the first thing is never pet your rabbit from behind, because they will get scared. They don't know who you are, and yeah, there's no way for them to not get scared. So what you do is let them smell you. Good boy. I call her a boy because I thought she was a boy, and I just recently found out that she's actually a girl, and I can't really get rid of that habit. Neither is she, so let's just stick to good boy. So like this. Rabbit likes to be pet here as well. Okay, and always comfort them that they're okay and they're safe. Good boy. So after this, after they get used to it, then slowly pet them. I like to pet them like this because it calms her down. So whenever you see that your rabbit is getting panicked or is getting worried, do this like a baby. Just slowly pat them, make sure they calm down, and they'll be fine. It's okay, baby. Yeah. And then the second thing, what I do is I usually put the brush, like this brush, I'll link it down below. I can find it. I forgot where I bought it from. Ah, yeah. So I usually put the brush in front of her so that she knew that this is the brush, and she will get okay with it before I started to groom her. But not today because I groomed my rabbit yesterday. I did the video yesterday, but yeah, so she's tired right now, so I can't show you. But yeah, put it in front of her. Make sure that she knows what it is. She knows that this is her brush. She'll bite it. She'll sniff it. She'll do all sort of it. She might throw it, toss it. Let them do whatever they want to the brush. Then after that, you can just get a brush and brush them. And the last trick that I use is to gain trust. To gain trust, meaning that you don't do dirty stuff behind their back. Don't try to groom them when they're sleeping. Don't try to touch them when they're sleeping. Gain more of their trust by giving more space and time. If they don't want to be groomed that day, let them go. Let them be themselves. Don't talk to them. Just let them be. If they're in a bad mood, just give them some space. Let them be. When they're okay with it, they will come back to you. So don't ever push too hard on your rabbit, because rabbits have very low pressure tolerance, and if they can't take the pressure, they would get heart attack and can die just immediately. So you don't want to do that. You don't want a tragic to happen. So do not force your rabbit if they don't want to be groomed that day. Try other days or a week later. Let's see, according to their mood. And if let's say that you have to groom them on that day, trying to talk to them. Bunnies, they are very sensitive first. Second is they understand human language. Whatever language you speak, they do understand, because they can detect emotion. So they can briefly guess out what you mean from your emotion of saying that phrase. So if you say that I love you, if you really mean it, your hormones changes. So that's what bunny detects. So that's what I mean by understand you. Yeah, so don't do that. Don't groom. Don't try to touch them when they're sleeping. They trust you a lot. If you break that trust, they will probably not gonna trust you again, because they're a prey animal, and most of us are predators. Most of the things that bigger than them eats them. And the same thing, so give them some space. Don't touch them when they're sleeping. They can get offended. I tried. Trust me when I say no. But I never break the bond between me and my bunny. When I tried this time where I tried to touch her, but then she freaked out, and I was like, hey, it's just me. And then she's like okay with it. But I didn't try to do anything. I was trying to pet her, that's all. So if you're trying to groom them when they're sleeping, they get offended, they don't like it, they will probably bite you, and it's not good for that.